We live full-time in this 22-foot travel trailer. I saw a report once that there are about 1 million people in North America who live full-time in an RV like we do. That sounds like a lot, but it breaks down to only 1/4% of people across the country. Looking at it that way, we're in a small demographic, so people like to ask us what it's like. One of the questions is often, how much does it cost to live and travel in an RV? We made a video last year describing our expenses during the year 2022, and it generated a lot of interest. This week's video will cover what expenses we saw in 2023. 2023 turned out to be quite a bit different than 2022 for us. It's fun to see where the money went. We've gotten into the habit of noting our spending as we go along. Most of the costs fall into one of 7 groups. We got campgrounds, gas, groceries, entertainment, maintenance, insurance, or restaurants. So before we dive into the details, let's get a drum roll started and announce the total cost for the whole year. $32,228.
It's funny actually. Just leave it in there because they're photobombing. Chris and David.
That's a fair amount more than our previous year, but still easy enough on the budget. Let's look at the details. We spent a total of $91.85 on campgrounds, which boils down to about $25 per day. I know that sounds really low. How many of you ever find a $25 campground? We did boondock for about 4 weeks, so that helps lower the cost. But most of our time was in just 2 campgrounds. We had 3 months in Arizona and 5 months in British Columbia, and paid their monthly rates, which reduces the cost dramatically. Our second biggest expense this year was gasoline, at a total of $5,633. We drove about 18,000 kilometers during the year, which means that we spent like 31 cents per kilometer to put gas into this 2015 Silverado. Some of that driving involved towing the trailer, and some of it was just us in the truck, of course. Groceries cost us about the same amount of money for the year as the gasoline did. Our year's grocery bill came in at $55.45, which works out to about $106 per week. We have a category in our budgeting system labeled as entertainment. This includes entry into tourist attractions or a national parks pass, alcohol, dune buggy rentals, all those fun little extras. This year also included our Alaskan cruise. The total entertainment cost, $4,615.
Maintenance. Now this would be any kind of parts or service needed on the truck or RV. In most years this is a very small sum, but this year we bought tires for both the RV and the Silverado. We also purchased and installed a new spare tire carrier. Our time in San Francisco means that one side window on the truck had to be replaced. So sad. And we replaced the rear brake pads and rotors this year. Total maintenance cost for the year, $3,364. We pay for a number of insurance policies, one for the truck, one for the RV, life insurance, and out-of-country health insurance when necessary. All of that added up to about $2,500 this year. And the last category that we monitor for costs is our restaurant visits. We don't generally use restaurants. We usually cook and eat at home. This year, the total restaurant bill for us was $1,420. And that's it. Wrapping it all up for about $32,000 over a 12-month period. That seems pretty good for the things that we did, living full-time in an RV. We also did do a little bit of work camping, which offset our costs. Every once in a while, we pick up a few jobs here and there. All in all, we find that it's a reasonable cost to live full-time in our RV if you watch what you're doing. Thanks for watching, and until next time, we look forward to seeing you on the road.
Check out some of our other videos and subscribe to our channel.
New content will be posted weekly.